pictures with him. Of course, he gets his piece and I get my piece. I have my own shoe company, but I don't really have my own shoe company.
Okay, Hip Hop and Sports. Is that from my man? What's my man's name? The comedian who? Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. I met him in real life, but who is your favorite person that does impressions?
So I won't say overweight, he's just a big bone, man. I'm not gonna say because I'm not. But listen, he got pounds though. And then you know, for guys like us, like when I came on, I mean, they shackled. So I was pumping watches. I do have my Invicta watches now.
Invicta, that's what you invested into.
And I can get you those.
You just take it, right.
So I have them now, and I always made homeboy replicas of the ring, because they used to make the ring, but you know, I'm from, I had to ice mine out, so like the original.
What's happening, people? Welcome back to another one. This is the second upload in 2 weeks, I believe. Butter me up because I am on a roll. First of all, show some support by dropping a like and a comment on the video. We're going to do that now rather than at the end, so like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. That lets me know that people are enjoying this content. It also pushes it wherever it needs to go on YouTube with the algorithm, but ultimately it motivates me to produce this content in the first place because I am busy. So for me to do this can be quite stressful. Today's not too bad because I'm home. I'm just filming my meals, so it's quite easy, but sometimes it can add a little bit of stress to my life. But if people are getting something back from watching what I get up to, then it's worth doing. So again, like, comment, and of course subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. So today is a full day of eating, taking you right through training day food. I've had a few people ask me where my food's at right now, what types of foods I'm eating. They've seen the difference in my physique from post-show to now, which was like 4 months, and how much I've grown. I'll use that term lightly, I'll touch on that later. You know, obviously the rebound and all that jazz. So yeah, I thought I'd touch on like a full day of food and take you through every single meal. You've just seen me smashing meal one, which went in at 8:30 this morning, in that rush between going to the gym, getting cardio done, coming home, making it, eating it, and then shooting to the school run. So I had that little pocket window. If you are parents, you will know the crack. So that meal was 2 whole eggs, 200 egg whites, 2 whole bagels, and a bagel thin. Why the bagel thin? Because I run out of whole bagels, simple as that. And then I'll just add more carbs in throughout the day to make up for the carbs I didn't have in the bagel thin. I'm tracking everything on MyFitnessPal. You should know what MyFitnessPal is by now. It's very easy. In terms of like how much I've eaten in that meal there, 860 calories, 117 carbs, 20 fat, 58 protein. Calories per day, I'm aiming for 4,500. So what I'll do, I'll spread that 4,500 over 5 or 6 meals. And again, I'll just use the same food types. Like I've got training now at 12:30. So I'll put a meal in around about 11:30 there. I'll train, I'll eat a meal after that, and then 2 or 3 hours later, I'll eat another meal, and again, 2 or 3 hours later, I'll eat another meal. Ideally, I'd like to get 3 meals in before I train and 3 after, but it just depends on how busy my morning's been, etc. So if that is the case, I just put more food in elsewhere dotted throughout the day. So that's meal 1, and I shall see you for meal 2. Right, so my pre-workout meal, it's 11:30. So that is the Train by JP cream of rice, triple chocolate flavour, and the effective vegan protein in biscuit spread. Both of those are available from Stups, Magic 10 for money off. And then I've got, so that's 100 grams of cream of rice, 60 grams of the vegan protein, 20 grams of the drizzle peanut butter. If you can get hold of the drizzle one, it is a life changer. It just goes so much further than peanut butter out of a jar. Like if you scoop 20 grams out of the jar on a spoon and put that in there, you're hardly going to taste the peanut butter. You're going to get 3 or 4 bites and it's done. Whereas that drizzle one, as you've seen, I put 20 grams, drizzle it all the way over, job done. And then berries, I aim for about 150 grams of frozen. There was 170 grams left in the pack, so we just used the 170. That takes me up to 1,700 calories, and that is, what, 600 carb. Sorry, I take that back. That takes me to 220 grams of carbs, 34 fat, and 116 protein for the day. As I said, I'm training in about an hour's time, so I'll get this down me, do a little bit more work, and then get the sups in and get to the gym. Boom.
He lost all of the muscle he had and had to basically start from scratch. And the physique you guys saw at last year's Mr. Olympia was just the beginning of what this guy is able to do. And I just think what we're gonna see this year at this Olympia is gonna be drastically different.
So this is some pre-cooked chicken, obviously, that I did yesterday. So for 2 meals today, I'm gonna have chicken and the rice, standard bodybuilding shit. So I'm splitting this into 2 portions. I do cooked weight chicken, 200 grams per portion. This is the big debate about weighing your meat, raw or cooked. It doesn't really matter. Like, don't get caught up on this shit, because like people of the highest level in bodybuilding don't actually stress about this shit. Some do, but the most important part is the consistency part. Because if you're getting caught up on whether I weigh my chicken raw or cooked, and then you're fucking about in the gym and not training hard, what you fucking weigh your chicken at means nothing. So the most important part here is consistency. So that's 2 meals, 200 grams chicken in each. I will be having one of these with rice. This is the go-to now. Uncle Ben's can... Tilda, VT, especially sticky rice. These come in 260 gram pouches, packets. Obviously the Uncle Ben's packets are like 250 now. You can pick these up. I'm not sure if the sticky rice is, but you can get 300 gram packs. So obviously if your portions are slightly higher. Again, like I said earlier, my food, I just adjust it through the day. So, you know, I don't have to have 300 grams of rice. Obviously this is cooked weight rice as well. That equates to, let me get my phone. So that's 82 carbs. I'll be having extra bits in with that to bump the carbs up now, because this is obviously post-workout, as we just trained legs and Liam spewed. Just add that in. Wish I'd filmed the session now. And then obviously chicken, 200 grams. Straight in the microwave. Alright, little change of scenery for this meal. So 200 grams chicken, 260 sticky rice, and 2 squares bars for afters. So this meal 3 is 960 calories, 140 carbs, 16 fat, 63 protein. This takes me up to 2,600 calories for the day, and that means I've got roughly, what's that, 1,900 calories left for the day. So I'm going to eat this now, and then I am going back to the gym at 6 p.m. with the wife, because she's training now. She's on the gain train. So we'll be going there for 6ish. So that I'll probably eat another meal prior to that. A lighter meal, nothing heavy, not like this one. And then go to the gym, and then that will see me right for probably 5 meals with a little dessert for the last meal of the day. Also, food-wise, the sauce I use on the chicken, obviously there's a bit of ketchup in there, but the sauce is the Uncle Ben's reduced salt and sugar sauce from Asda's, Tesco's. If you watch the 2020 prep, that's when it was first discovered. shout out to Cuba for that one. But it's always the go-to when I can be asked cooking my chicken properly. Otherwise, it just goes in the fucking air fryer.
He was a cat. That's who you sound like right now. Yeah, you crazy. That's who you sound like right now.
Right, sports fans. On to meal 4, which is another post-gym meal. Didn't train. Too busy. Bit of cardio. Steam room sauna. Hence why I'm now looking like Billy Bonfire. And I do not know where I pierced that because it's going straight on there. So this is same as last meal. Sticky rice. The 200-gram chicken. I'm going to eat it off a plate like a normal person. And we shall have a little something on the side. La Begal. I'm going to have 40 grams of jam for the bagel, which we'll just slap on a plate while the bagel's toasting. Why don't you put it straight on the bagel? Because I can't be arsed waiting. Where's my drink again? Don't think I got one. Right, so this is meal 4. As I said, you've seen it, 200 grams chicken, the sticky rice, whole bagel, jam, salt. I mentioned salt, but I have been salting my meals. I will put roughly 10 screws of the pink stuff. It can pick you up laughing because it shakes and you can hear you going in the background. What's up? What's up?
I don't know.
Huh?
Do the 10 screws.
Can't get the fucking stuff. Top screw I am. Right, so this is meal 4. It's now 6:30. So by the time I finish this, we'll chill for a little while. And I've worked up my macros, so the last meal will go in then around about 9 to 9:30. And then we wrap this up. Lovely jubbly. I'm not allowed to eat and talk at the same time, so that's that. Yeah? Yeah, it's recording. Yeah. It's my food. Mine. Right, the last meal. This isn't planned. She's just skulking for food, which Carla knows I fucking love. Not. Final meal of the day. This takes me to the total amount of calories, which is 4,200 in total. That is 70 grams of fat, 600 carb, and 300 protein. So that's a full day of eating on a training day. It's now 9:10. Started eating at 8. Like I said, it's spread over 5 or 6 meals. Ideally, I would have liked to have got 6 meals in. I've kind of bulked some of these up a little bit by adding the bagels in, the squares bars, etc. Boring you, am I? But yeah, 5 meals, at least 5 meals, no less than that. And it's just about stringing these days together now. Callum's actually been in touch today. He's had a busy couple of weeks with the Arnolds and the France shows, the Italy shows, wherever else he's been. And he was like, how's the body weight? Do I need to add more food? So I was like, no, not just yet, mate. I've just got back to getting the grub in after the issues the other week. Yeah. So we're just going to keep it as it is. I'm going to check in on the weekend, and then we shall go from there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I am going to eat this now. I'm not just going to put it in the bin. This wasn't just for YouTube. Eat this, watch the final episode of Maxine with my darling wife. And we're on to Delts with Lisa Gelsey tomorrow, which Laz is coming down to take pictures. So if you're on the gram, you shall see those. So thank you for watching today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Yeah.